Hare Krishna, welcome to all the devotees to our program on Srimad Bhagavatam study. In this phase, we will do some shloka memorization. Today, we will try to memorize verse number 42 from the 8th chapter of the first canto. In all, this is our 11th class on the shloka memorization section of Srimad Bhagavatam study. We'll start with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatya Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Okay, so in the beginning of the class, as usual, we try to discuss why we should learn shlokas. So in that series, we have already covered 9 points, and for that, you should see our previous class slides. In today's class, we will discuss the final point, why to learn shlokas, and that is, it's a great pleasure to learn shlokas. When we learn Sanskrit shlokas, it is very delighting to the heart, and when we fluently recite them, uh, it is so charming and enchanting to the heart. And generally we have seen that people, although they may not know the meaning, they not understand the meaning of the shloka or the verse, but in general devotees including children very happily and enthusiastically like to chant shlokas. And when we chant shlokas, actually it creates a very beautiful spiritual ambience, and it kind of, the ambience itself kind of purifies our heart. So there is a beautiful verse that comes in Srimad Bhagavatam. So the verse is like this: Tad eva ramyam ruchiram navam navam, tad eva shashvan manaso mahotsavam, tad eva shokarnava shoshanam nrinam, yad uttama shloka yasho anugiyate. So what does it mean? This means those words describing the glories of the famous personality of Godhead are attractive, relishable, and ever fresh. Indeed, such words are a perpetual festival for the mind, and they dry up the ocean of misery. So, just reciting plain and simple shlokas, Sanskrit shlokas, even if you don't know the meaning, it is a very pleasurable activity. And these verses are written in particular meters, so they are singable. We can sing them, and it is very delighting to the heart. So, this is the final reason of why we should learn shlokas. Now, with that, we come to the next section of our discussion, how to learn shlokas. We discuss this point every time in our class just to make sure that we don't miss this point, because every time there might be some new person joining. So there are three main ways I personally recommend that we should remember when we are learning shlokas. First of all, when we look at the shloka, we should be able to identify the meter. Typically, we see Anushtup meter, which is 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. That means 32 syllable verse. So, but there are other type of meters also, which we have discussed few of them, but soon we will start discussion on to identify meters and to understand little more technical details about those meters. We will soon discuss those sections also. Then very important is to know the meaning of the different words of the verse, so that when we recite the verse, uh, not only we are able to sing it, but we sing it with some understanding. That is even more purifying. And then even if we don't understand the meter, then the advice is that we hear someone how to recite the shloka, hear someone who is already experienced in reciting the shloka, and learn from that person how to recite and repeat. So with that, we come to the shloka of the day or shloka of the week which we want to remember today. So let us see who is all on the call. So we have Mangala Mataji also joining, Anuradha Mataji also joining. Welcome Matajis. So anyone would like to volunteer to chant together this shloka with me, line by line? Anyone would like to do this?
I can do, Prabhuji.
Okay, Jivan Prabhu. So this is the verse from the 8th chapter of the first canto, verse number 42, and that is coming from the prayers of Queen Kunti. This is towards the end when the prayers are about to finish. I think this is the second last verse where Kunti Maharani is speaking this verse as part of her prayers. So again, this is a Anushtup Chand. Last time I told you one formula for identifying Anushtup Chand. Anyone remember?
Yes, Prabhuji. There should be 8 vowels.
8 vowels. So can you count
And
how many vowels? Yeah,
yes, Prabhuji.
what you were saying? 8 vowels and
if there are 2 simultaneously, then we should count 1.
then we should count them 1. Yeah. So now you can count vowels in each of the lines.
I,
Uh,
E,
3,
A,
4,
A5,
5,
I6,
6,
A7,
A8.
A8.
Right? Then in the next line, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes,
6,
E,
7, and this is also kind of counted as a vowel. Rit, sakrit, kri, kri. So this is counted as a vowel. So 1, 2, 3,
3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like you can see, this is also another good formula how you can identify the number of syllables in each of the section of the verse. So Prabhuji, I am reciting. Please repeat after me.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Tvai me nanya vishaya
Tvayi me nanya vishaya
matir madhupate sakrit
matir madhu pate sakrita
ratim udvahatad adha
atim udvahadat adha
gange vaugham udanvati
gange vaugam udanvati
tvai me nanya vishaya
tvayi me nanya vishaya
matir madhupate sakrit
matir madhu pate sakrit
ratim udvahatad adha
ratim udvahatat adha
gange vaugham udanvati.
gange vaugam udanvati
Yes, Prabhu. Now you can try yourself.
त्वयि मे नन्य विषया मतिर्मधुपते सकृत् सतिम् उद्वहता अद्दा गंगे वौगम उदन्वति
Once again, Prabhu.
त्वयि मे नन्य विषया मतिर्मधुपते सकृत् रतिम् उद्वहता अद्दा गंगे वौगम उदन्वति.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So anyone else would like to try?
Can I, Prabhuji?
Okay, Rakesh ji, please try.
विषया मतिर्मधुपते सकृत् रतिम् उद्वहता दद्धा गंगे वोगम उदन्वती.
Very nice. Once again, Prabhu.
त्वयि मे नन्य विषया मतिर्मधुपते सकृत् रतिम् उद्वहता दद्धा गंगे वोगम उदन्वती.
Very nice. Okay. One last time.
त्वयि मे नन्य विषया मतिर्मधुपते सकृत् रतिम् उद्वहता दद्धा गंगे वोगम उदन्वती.
Very nice. Okay. Very nice, Prabhu. So anyone, any other devotee would like to try? Maybe Kartar
Hare
Prabhu
Krishna.
ji? Yes, Prabhu ji. Would like to try?
Ji Guruji, with your permission.
Yes, Prabhu ji. Please go ahead.
हाँ जी। त्वमेनन्य विश्य मतिर्मधुपते सकृत रति मोद्वहता दद्दा गंगे वती। सॉरी,
हाँ कोई बात
गंगे
नहीं।
मोदम वती।
या आप यहाँ से पढ़िए, गंगे वौघम,
गंगे
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 वौघम
वोगम
उदन्वती।
मुदनवती। हाँ, ये
गंग
नहीं
हाँ,
आ रहा था। गंगे
गंगे
वोदम
वौघम
मुदनवती।
उदन्वती, गंगे वौघम उदन्वती। यस, वंस मोर, एक बार फिर।
गंगे वोदम मुदनवती।
वौघम, घ, घ से
घ
घर।
घ
हाँ जी,
वोगम मुदनवती।
हाँ जी, वंस मोर यू कैन ट्राई।
गंगे वोदम मुदनवती।
जी, एक बार फिर कीजिए शुरुआत से।
जी। त्वमेनन्य विश्य मतिर्मधुपते सकृत रति मोद्वहता दद्दा गंगे वोदम मुदन्वती।
गंगे
गंगे वोदम
वौघम
मोदम
वौघम, घ,
उदन्वती।
घ,
जी। वोगम गंगे
उदन्वती।
वोगम मुदन्वती।
यस, वेरी नाइस, वन लास्ट टाइम।
जी गुरु जी। त्वमेमन्य विश्य मतिर्मधुपते सकृत रति मोद्वहता दद्दा गंगे वोगम मुदन्वती।
उदन्वती, very nice. Okay,
जी।
now we will see the word
थैंक यू गुरु
meanings.
जी।
Yes, thank you
जी।
Prabhuji. We will
जी
see the
गुरु
word
जी।
meanings. Twai me, Twai is referring to Lord Krishna. Me, Kunti Maharani is referring to herself. Ananya Vishya, Ananya Vishya means without any deviation. Matir, Matir means her attention, her mind. Hmm? Madhupate, Madhupate is about Lord Krishna. Madhupate is the name of Lord Krishna. Sakrat, Sakrat means, Asakrat means continuously. You see here, a continuously. And then Ratim, Ratim means her love, her devotion. So you see here, her Ratim means her attraction. And then Udvahatad, Udvahatad means overflow. Adha is directly. Ganga is about Ganga river. Iva, Iva means like. Augham means flows. And Udanvati means down to the sea. Hmm. So this is a prayer by Queen Kunti, where she's saying that Twai me, my attraction, my attraction to Lord Madhupate should be continuously without any deviation. Ananya Vishya means without any deviation. Sakrat means continuously. Ratim means my attraction. Udvahatad Adha should flow continuously, overflow continuously towards Lord Madhupate in the same way as Ganga is flowing towards the sea. Gangev Augham Udanvati. Augham means flowing. Udanvati means down to the sea. So Kunti Maharani is saying that my attraction towards you, my attraction towards you should be undivided, should be continuous, and it should be flowing towards you. It should be same as Ganga is flowing towards the sea. So Ganga flows towards the sea. It is flowing continuously without any stoppage uh, towards the sea. Similarly, my devotion, my attraction towards you, O my Lord Madhupate, should be like this. So that is the meaning of the prayer. So I hope the meaning is clear. Hmm. So
प्रभु जी,
anyone,
मधु शहद के लिए भी आता है ना, तो शहद जैसे मीठे भगवान, कुछ इस तरह का भी?
right? Madhupate would actually should mean the Lord of sweetness.
लॉर्ड ऑफ हनी,
Lord of
लॉर्ड ऑफ
sweetness, sweetness. Yeah,
स्वीटनेस, स्वीटनेस।
sweetness means everything about the Lord is sweet. His smile is sweet, his face is sweet, his walking is sweet, his singing is sweet. Everything about the Lord is sweet. So he is known as Madhupate. He is the Lord of sweetness. Hmm. So that is,
हरे कृष्णा गुरु जी।
yes Prabhuji.
परमिशन है?
हाँ बोलिए प्रभु।
ये वो मैं सतगुरु की जो बोलता था ना, 5 निशानियां
जी
एक ये सबसे पहली निशानी है कि
जी
उसका मुखड़ा इतना सुंदर है, इतना सुंदर है कि उससे मन ही नहीं हटता,
जी जी
कि
जी
देखते ही रहो, कभी मन भरता ही नहीं है।
जी
तो ये
जी
क्योंकि ये तो
जी हाँ
शाश्वत
जी,
है, ये
हाँ
तो
जी। ये तो
ये
जो
हाँ
आध्यात्मिक रूप से द पीपल हु आर स्पिरिचुअली एलिवेटेड,
जी
they have that spiritual purity with them, and that makes them very beautiful.
जी,
That makes
वो
them very
मतलब वो ऐसा रोशन होता है उनका चेहरा,
जी
ऐसा मधु होता है, जो मर्जी जितने मर्जी एडजेक्टिव लगा लो,
जी
कि वो दिल करता है देखते रहे उनको।
जी जी
थैंक यू गुरु जी।
yes, thank you ji. Okay, so all glories to Srimad Bhagavatam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So today we have concluded our next set of 6 verses. So like to check with devotees, when would you be willing to remember them and be prepared for a test? How much time do you think you need? 1 week or 2 weeks? So if you need 1 week, we can have test next week. If you need 2 weeks, then we will have text next to next week.
2 weeks, Prabhuji.
2 weeks.
Only at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. So 6 verses. I will send you the list. Starting from I think class numbers 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry. So maybe starting from class number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have learned 6 verses. So please remember them. We will have test on I would say 13th of August, right? 13th of August, Sunday. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then we now close the recording and shift to our next session.